But
Great, great, great. All right. Lightning round. Bitcoin or gold in the crisis? Pick one. No hedging.
I don't even need to say the answer. You already know.
The biddies.
You already know. I mean, I'm a firm believer of Bitcoin no matter what. And if we have nothing, then gold isn't going to matter. You get guns.
There it is. Trump's Bitcoin reserve happening or nah?
I think it will. I think what they're doing is suppressing the price because Trump's smart. He wants to buy it low. He doesn't want to buy it at $500,000. So the Bitcoin is like the balloon, the beach ball, and it is being suppressed underneath the water. So when it does pop up, I believe it's going to pop up pretty crazy. I think people are saying it's going to be what, 150 to 200. I think it could do a lot more than that, a lot quicker, or it's going to be suppressed and then it's going to just jump up in another year or two. I couldn't tell you, but I know it's going to happen.
Hardware wallet, ledger or Trezor?
Ledger.
Got it. Bitcoin leverage entities like MicroStrategy, good for Bitcoin or the new FTX?
Good for Bitcoin
I think
because
so.
it's Michael Saylor.
Crypto.
Yeah, so I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crypto regulation, fight it or embrace it?
A little bit of both. Laws always change. The one thing that doesn't change is Bitcoin, so I'm not too worried about it. As long as we have somebody like Bukele in El Salvador, I'm not worried.
Proof of reserves. Do companies need to show and prove or nah?
Don't care. You know, don't trust the companies. Get Bitcoin yourself anyways. So if they show proof of reserve, it could be a lot, who knows? You know what I mean? They can show proof and within a couple keystrokes that proof is gone. So for me, I would say it doesn't matter.
Okay. Will the USA 6102 attack large Bitcoin treasury companies?
You say will the US do it?
Yeah.
No, because
6102 attack when they take your money, when they take your gold, like they did back in the day?
well, remember, it's a hill I'll die on, so I don't know. It's that's like a life or death question, so I don't know. You know, I think we're too far along now, where people like me and you around the world know what's going on. Where if they tried to take away the one thing that ties us directly to infinite intelligence, I think a lot of people are going to make such a big thing about it. And plus, you know, evil and bad can't really take from good; they can convince you. So I think if we don't get convinced out of Bitcoin, I think there's no stopping it.
Agreed. BlackRock buying BTC, bullish signal or sellout?
Both. But I say anybody and everybody that's buying Bitcoin, it's good for Bitcoin. When one entity does it, I don't know if they're being shady or manipulating the numbers, who knows? But when they come out and they say that they're for Bitcoin, then I say I don't care. They hopefully are good or are trying to be good, even though they may have some bad aspects of it. But anybody that says that they're buying Bitcoin, no matter what, I would support them because they're also buying our bags too. So same thing.
I like it. El Salvador and Bhutan are all in on Bitcoin. What's one country you think or you want to see adopt Bitcoin next? And you can't say US.
Mexico.
Mexico. Why?
Yeah, because the Mexican people are amazing. They're lovely. They're wonderful. There's good weather and they're close by. So I wouldn't have to travel too far. I'd just go right down to Mexico and enjoy and have a great time down there. And
Arriba. I
hablo
like it.
español también, so I can get around and yeah, and have fun too. So the Spanish that I learned, and that's how I know that the Mexican people in Mexico, I can't say about the other countries, are some of the most loving, wonderful, nicest people you will ever meet. That's why when a good person comes here and they have to live in fear because of these ICE attacks from Trump or from the Republican Party right now, that because they're in charge and they're doing it, is one of the most horrible things that made me realize I don't want to be a part of a party that thinks it's okay to take good people for no really good reason. You know what I mean? And all they had to do was say buy or give us zero point 0.1 Bitcoin and you get your citizenship. You know, El Salvador, I think it's like a whole Bitcoin or $1 million or something that they want. But if El Salvador said zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, you get your citizenship, I'd probably do it, you know? And
Got
so
you.
I think that it's fair And then we can easily sell 10 million of those citizenships. There's the million Bitcoin for the strategic reserve. And we get good people to stay in America legally.
Boom.
So it's like a win-win.
Yeah. That last transaction took a little bit, Jeff, but it finally settled. Mexico. It is.
I
I
thought
like it.
but yeah, Mexico.
I like it. Hey, man, Jeff, you seem like a great guy to go get a beer with, do some spearfishing, do some whitewater rafting, have the kids on the electric bikes. Anytime you're in Thailand, we'll come out here to the island.